morning. Today's July 4th. Just thought I'd do an update of the garden. Look at those beautiful daylilies, tiger lilies that are blooming, and the hostas are about to bloom. And just thought we'd pan the veggie garden to get an update. Look at those tomatoes. Aha. Anyway, I just came to inspect the veggie garden this morning, and we've got some progress here. The beans are doing well. These are bush beans, so it looks like we're going to get some yield on those. There's another smaller plant beside it. Here we have, I'm not sure if you can see that, here we have two okra plants that are getting eaten. I don't know if that's going to work. It's kind of an experiment this year. This is a new pepper plant I got from the neighbor that I planted this year. It's actually called a poblano pepper. 6-inch long, mild to medium heat. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. The beets are well on their way. Now I'm really not sure if those beets are going to grow very big. I just pulled one out, but it's not much of a beet there, so I'm not sure if this is going to work. Anyway, container gardening is new to me. Over here we have something called buttercup squash that the neighbor gave me. Now that may grow really big, so I'm not really sure if that's going to work here, but we'll see. There's lots of room since I pulled up the radishes, so it'll be kind of fun to see how that develops. Pepper plants are doing well, but I realized next year I should put the tomato plants on the opposite side. They're getting the morning sun, but then the sun goes over here and they get shaded by the tomatoes. So, but hopefully that'll work out. There's a jalapeno pepper there, and I think this is a sweet red pepper. And then there's another sweet red pepper and two green peppers here, but they're dwarfed by these tomato plants that are going nuts. We should get lots of yield on these tomato plants, so I'm happy with how those are looking. And if we come over to this side of the tomatoes, you can see these crazy zucchini plants. There are some fruit on there. There are some zucchini showing, so hopefully they'll get pollinated and we'll have some nice zucchinis on there. You can see a big flower here. It's closed now. So hopefully, yeah, that'll work out. I hope the bugs find it when it's tucked in under the sides of the garden box. Okay, so if we want to pan down the side of the house, and you can see that the Russian sage has signs of blooms coming, and that'll smell really nice. And then we can pan down and see that the daylilies that I was concerned about have some flowers on. So there's lots of buds there, and some really nice colored daylilies with some buds. The spireas next to them are almost done. I'll have to trim those back soon enough. And next we have, I think it's black-eyed Susans. Look how tall they've grown. I think they're black-eyed Susans. I thought maybe they were echinacea. The coreopsis behind there has some new buds on. And if you pan down to the other side, oh no, just let's keep going along. There is the daisies. Look how tall they are. I'm going to stand next to those so you can see how tall these daisies are. So they're looking good. Lots of Miracle Grow did that, I think. And if we pan to the other side, you can see the tiger lilies here. And you can also see that those beautiful phlox are starting to bloom. Now last year those lasted a long time, so I'm hoping we get the same longevity this year because they were really beautiful. And then if you want to pan to this huge weeping, no, it's not weeping, it's what's the name of that bush? It's a berry. It's elder. It's an elder bush. It produces elderberries. Are you getting the whole thing? I'll go stand next to it so you can see how big it is. And you can see that there's some flowers starting, and we're going to get elderberries.